That's cool. This thing locks.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, it's not.
Let me see. All right, let's get this day started. Asian session in 10 minutes. Let's do a little analysis. Let me pull up chat in case anyone joins. All right, got chat up. Nice. All right, so let me pull up. See if we have any news today. I doubt it. President Trump speaks at 5:30. Ain't no goddamn way. Ooh, wait, that's actually important. Scheisse. What is he about to speak about? Whoa, that's scary. Looking at all right, well, let me at least break down a bias. Today. Today we have a daily support here on gold that we closed below. Very important. Another daily support. So strong daily bearish close, 4-hour bullish. Previous 4-hour, or the closest 4-hour target would be here. Previous 4-hour, 1 hour 30:15. Well, everything looks down, so I'm not gonna take buys. But we are at a daily support, but we closed below, so this is a pretty major zone. Damn, bro, we tanked like crazy. We recovered all of this from October. That's crazy. Or November. A November push. Let me post in my story that I'm live real quick. Or actually, let me get this analysis. Whoa. What's that? What was that? What the hell? Open on a big ass motherfucker. I gotta investigate that shit. Alright, well. What hiked this? Regular trading member. Oh, okay. So it's just earnings and stuff within Nasdaq's companies. That's fucking insane. They all bought the dip. All right, well, shoot, for this job too. This 2 job shit fucking me up. Yeah, we work 2 jobs. Fuck. Shout outs to you, bro. You doing your shit, bro. What's up, Manny? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? Let's keep the energy up, bro. Let's stay positive, bro. Let's be, feel me? Let's keep pushing. We good. I know that feeling, though. That shit sucks ass. Oh, some Mike Jackie. So what I want to see on NQ is close below this line. That's literally it. But like around Asian Open. But we have Trump speaking today. Let me double check. President Trump speaks. Due to speak at Great American State Fair. Let's the calendar. Brought in the subjects. I need to find out where to find that stream. Okay, this stream is here. Whitehouse.gov. Great American 16 coast to coast. Welcome to welcome. Oh, so this ain't shit about shit. Hold on, I'm gonna mute real quick. Someone call me. Small intermission. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. He said, now I'm at my second job from 3 to 11. 7 to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-hour shift. 2-hour break. And then you work the rest of the day, bro. That's fucking insane, bro. Salutes to you, bro. You grinding, bro. You grinding. I commend that, bro. People don't get their flowers for doing shit like that, bro. Doing whatever you gotta do to make ends meet, bro. No matter how you gotta get it, bro. You feel me? Yes, it's awful, bro. I understand that. It's a shitty ass feeling having to go to a job like that. Okay, so the Trump shit. I'm not sure. I don't think he's gonna glance over anything regarding the war or the Strait of Hormuz. Because it's just a get-together event. Only speeches that might have a direct impact on the listed calendar. We Trump trading tonight, bro? That's like fucking meme coin trading at that point. Shit. He'll say something, then completely flip it, and the whole fucking shit flips. And then the market goes ape shit. Alright. Who's calling me? Alright, we got gold. What's gold doing? Yeah. It's just laid back today. Let's be chill. Let's be chill. Let's not rush for any positions. You feel me? Wait, so gold recovered that whole move yesterday, right? Yeah, which was here. Or not yesterday, earlier. My bad. It's just because I just woke up. He knows what he doing, bro. Like, he literally made it obvious that nigga is insider trading to the max, bro. He'll even say, like, the stock market went up when I came around. The stock market. Ain't no way. He'll, like, literally tweet specific stocks to have him pump. And you know he already bought in before he tweeted anything. It's like, bro. But, oh, he's the president. Can't say anything. He makes us too much money. It's crazy to think, bro. I did not care about anything about like presidents or any like officials. I never cared about any of that up until I started trading. Like, I had to pay attention to it, which is like a drag. I hate that I have to learn fundamentals. And keep in mind, I'm not even the most educated on fundamentals for shit. Like, if I'm being so for real with you, Like I just get a basic understanding of market sentiment, and I just go from there, bro. Just get it. Oh shit. Get some light in here. There you go. Yeah, just a basic understanding of market sentiment will get me all right. You know what I mean? Why you gotta listen to that for? What you mean? Talking about the music or the what? You know, there's like a little stream delay, so you might say something, and I'm already like yapping about some other shit, and I don't know which one it's for. So, politics. Why you gotta listen to that for? Not more or less. It's not listening to politics, bro. You don't have to listen to. It's just anything that'll affect the U.S. economy, right? Like an example is the Strait of Hormuz, right? You know, why are gas prices so high right now? Because Iran wants to be hella chimmy with the strait, and that's a 1/3 of the oil supply around the whole world. You know what I mean? It's just having basic understanding of shits like that, right? And because I mean it's complicated if you don't really know yet, it won't really click with you. But when it's something like that, it's like it puts hesitation and fear into the market, right? And a good example is gold, right? Ever since we started having these problems, gold's been moving down. But before that, we were fine, right? Before we even had this problem, we were pushing all-time highs. We were chilling. Oh, over here, this huge shit happened in January. But we've been just trickling and retracing ever since this Trump and Iran bullshit that's been dragged on for like almost, it's like 2 months now. But like the reason in metals specifically, it's pretty bearish. But in NASDAQ and like the stock market, there's a lot of more things that come into play, right? Like I don't know why, but as of right now, the stock market finds any reason to recover. But you know, the NASDAQ is 30. I forgot how many companies, but it's companies. You know, electronic shits. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of companies within one. So good performing companies will have the stock push up, even though fundamentally we're bearish, bro. You know what I mean? This is like you'll have pushes down because of the Strait of Hormuz shit, and then earnings reports will come out, and then it'll fucking pump back up. It's I don't know. It's a little not too complicated, but like it's just like the basic understanding of what that is, right? When money comes out, it's out of fear, right? Money coming out is stock markets, charts dumping out of fear, right? Because they don't know what's gonna happen with their money. They're investing in this, and you giving knowledge. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. This is the shit. It took me a while to learn all this, bro. You know what I mean? They're putting their money into cash dollars, aka they're putting money back into their bank account to try to find a better environment to invest in, because you know what I mean? Oil, all that shit is hiking, gold's just dipping lower, right? Like a lot bigger investors than us, they don't want to be in an environment where there's hesitation, where there's fear, bro. So they're gonna pull out, and that's what this sell-off is. You know what I mean? Retail traders like me, but none of it, what we do is like matters. I'm talking about like higher like investment firms and shit. We just catch what we do is we just catch what they do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, fundamentals, bro, it's kind of like the core of everything, bro. Because cores, the fundamentals will give you a basis of what's the market sentiment, right? Are we in a bearish market? Or are we in a bullish market? Why are we in a bearish market? And without fundamentals, the chart wouldn't go nowhere. If everything was stagnant all the time, and everything, if unemployment rates were the same all the time, there was no problems with interest. If everything was the same, bro, the chart would just be sideways, and we wouldn't have no trades, bro. It's fucked up to say, but like the Iran war and people dying and shit, we're making money off it. As crazy as that sounds, it's the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, just fundamentals, bro. When you do get the chance to learn them, bro. Take your time though, bro. You work 2 jobs and shit. You doing hella shit. bro. But yeah, with fear in the market, that's what gets into the bond market. But we don't got to go there right now. You know what I mean? That's different. Like that's a whole nother level. Bond markets and target rates for the Fed and oh my god, it's just so much shit, bro. It's a lot. Even I'm surprised I remember all that. But like you listen to yourself or watch it enough, it's just second nature. Hey, so you're at work right now? I just peeped that. Some sade? Yes. Beautiful. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Of course, someone who already like you said is established, they're not gonna answer questions like I do, bro. But I can't blame them though, because it gets to a point, bro, where you have so much success, you can't catch up with everyone's questions. You know what I mean? Like if this chat was full of 50 people, I'm not gonna go into like an in-depth breakdown of one question because I'm assuming there's gonna be hella people asking hella different questions. You know what I mean? I don't know who you're referencing when you say that, but you know, it's just from my POV, right? Because you know what I mean? Like that's why to a certain extent, right? To a certain point, it's like they start charging for the knowledge because it's like I can't keep up to help everybody, right? I can't keep up to help everyone with their psychology questions, their fundamental questions, their technical questions, you know what I mean? Questions about my setups, questions, you know what I mean? That's why they end up charging. That's why I respect it, bro. I don't, you know, I'm all free education, but it gets to a point where, bro, you're gonna have to charge for time, you know what I mean? Because like to have a one-on-one talk with you like this, it's cool, bro. There's no one in here. It's just me and you, bro. But like, if there was hella other people in here, I'd have to get everyone's questions answered, or no one's staying. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't blame him for it. If anything, bro, because it's gonna even get to the point with me. You know what I mean? It's gonna get to a point with me where I have so much results. I have so much of this. I have so much of that, and I have so much, you know, game to give that I'm gonna have to end up charging for it, bro, because I can't get everyone right. You know what I mean? Same way my mentor did, bro. He gave free education up until it just became a point where it just took too much time away from him. But I mean, I'm pretty far from there right now, but I'm saying future wise. I want to see what's up with this Trump shit. They doing some bullshit, bro. What is this? Oh man, on the piano. Get the fuck out of here. No. I just needed 2 seconds of that and I'm done, bro. No. Okay. Let me double check this. Is 4 hour bullish? Last 4 hour was bullish. But the thing is, me taking a buy is pretty much saying that we're gonna bottom out here, but we are at a pretty big area. But technically, my bias is mixed. Mixed as in, if you don't know already, mixed is I could take buys or sells. Yeah, bro, you get it. You get it. See, you understand. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm far from that point, but like eventually, when that does come, you'll get it. You know what I mean? Like, you'll know what I mean. You already know how I feel about it when that time does come. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to post my story. Hold on. in your heart. I'll move my webcam and stuff back here. You and I. No, excuse me. Damn. You don't know that, but I bet they know us. Where the bitches at? They be coming in the clutch.
Come and discovered America. I think on our 250th birthday, it would only be appropriate for us to rediscover America. And I would suggest the way you...
I don't like how this guy's speaking. Just yapping. That's my biggest shit. I just be wanting to ask questions and gain knowledge, but niggas want to charge $600 just for me to ask questions is blasphemy. Yes. $600 is crazy. I was only paying like $65 a month with my mentor. I'm not gonna lie. But you gotta take a L, bro. You know what I mean? When you, and I get that, bro. You want knowledge so bad, bro, you're willing to give up that money for it. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of free shit out there, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You just gotta be able to like, you have to go and sift through enough of the bullshit until you find the good shit, bro. Like on free, like on YouTube and shit. It's probably gonna be the most boring video of your life, and it's some Indian dude explaining what these technicals and fundamentals are. But it's gonna be the most valuable, you know what I mean? And what you do with the knowledge is then you go back on your computer and then you test it yourself, bro. And you keep doing that with every single thing. You gotta go down like just a non-stop rabbit hole of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you how many times I was so annoyed and stressed out, and bro, you know how many times I cried over this shit, bro? No bullshit. You gotta like really push through and try to figure it out on your own, bro. Like pay their own way. You feel me?
for. But the strength of our country is rooted in the strength of our families. And so to celebrate America 250, we should celebrate our American family.
This guy. Or American family. Bro, I look at like these higher up officials, bro, and I just like lizard people, bro. Ain't no way. No, why did my cousin just send me this? They are lizards, bro. You see, what's that one guy with the meta shit? Draco reptilians. Yes, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. They don't be real, and the shit they just be doing, bro, it just be hella AI generated looking ass shit, bro. They'll be like, they'll have a cup of coffee and they'll be in an interview. The fuck? Like, it's actually insane, bro. They're not real. You know why? Because they make so much money. They make so much money, bro. They have to try to be normal because they don't fit in with any normal people. That amount of wealth, I don't ever want to have. The point where it's just like, bro, I have so much money, I have to like, I need to do something normal, bro. That's like the billionaire shit. I mean, you look at like Elon Musk and shit, bro. No, imagine trying to have friends when you're Elon Musk. Just have a cool partner that you just go chill, kick it with, just go get food. No, because you know it's like their own investment to just talk to you. It is, bro. It's the truth, though. What's NQ doing? We might have a breakout trade if this next one closes above. We already pushed. Oof. That's the only thing, though. We already pushed. How much? What the 1 minute's looking like? Whoa. I've seen you all week. Earnings calendar. My nigga super freak. Since IPO. Is that why? When you're that rich, time is money, so you can't talk to anyone. Otherwise, that shit turns into handouts. Yeah, it's the, bro. You know what's fucked up is regardless of if you have money or you don't, like that. You know what I mean? Like the way you just put it, bro. It's like a double-edged sword, bro. You're either poor and you still struggle, or you rich and you still struggle, bro. There's always like I feel like new challenges because now it's like. I can't just be giving handouts to everybody, you feel me? Like, when you get that amount of money. You know what I mean? Because, like, I already know, bro. Because think about it. You make hella money. Everyone wants to get put on. Everyone wants this and that. And it's like, it becomes, I feel like it's going to become a thing where, like, everyone's talking to you out of their investment in their future. You know what I mean? Which I couldn't hate on because if I was broke as shit, my partner and my friend just got rich as shit, bro, teach me. You know what I mean? Like, what? Which I'm gonna do eventually. Like, I want to turn into my own course in own education and everything. Of course, I want to give out as much like knowledge I can on social media. This is what I plan on doing. I plan on giving as much knowledge as I possibly can on social media for the F. All the education that I know, F for the free ski. Feel me? Let that out. Let those videos broil, right? But if people want to get into a private group, ask questions, because like I said, free live streams can only do so much to a certain point. Hold on, let me change the song. But yeah, streams are gonna only be able to get you to so much out of somebody, right? But I'm gonna make a group. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but you know, I'm just going over the plan, right? And then after throwing out all the free education, if you want to have like an accountability partner, right? I'm gonna set you with the partner, right? We're gonna live stream. You guys are gonna get like Zoom live streams, no delay. You feel me? Better for executions, better for like if you trading with me and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna make it so it's like everyone has to hold each other accountable, right? So I'm not gonna charge for education. I'm gonna charge for a private group where you could ask personal questions on a personal level. You know what I mean? And you know, really get a real in-depth answer. That's what I want to charge. I want to charge for accountability and just like more private mentoring. I don't want to charge for education. You know what I'm saying? That's like the big goal. Let me make my first 100 first at least. And then I'll do that. Is Trump speaking yet? Bro, who is this guy, bro? This American military muscle. Look at it. What is that?
from Great Britain, the world's most powerful empire. And then we had to fight them.
You just know he be hella mad all the time, bro. And you know he got like hella badges for his vest or his little military shit. What's Cole doing? Rich town. I'm just waiting for Trump, bro. I don't care about anything these people gotta say. It's supposed to be in like 9 minutes, but you know, like, bro, these live streams that they be doing, the White House, bro, they be like 5:30 Trump speaks. Sometimes, bro, it'll literally be like 40 minutes later. Ain't that the guy that walked out with Sean O'Malley? I actually don't know. I don't know who this guy is. If I'm being so for real with you, I don't know any of these people. I don't know. He just look like an irritated turtle. Feel me? Let me see. Yeah, bro. I was just sitting here waiting, bro. I'm probably gonna be here for a minute. I'm gonna be here for a minute. The big rich town. Oh, West Pond.
But we have a clean 15-minute range to the left of us. And because we don't have any pullbacks on the 15-minute, I decided to drop down to the 5-minute and look for any supports to the left of us. As you can see, the closest to price was this support, and the next level, in this case, it was just a single bullish candle, and then I just needed to close below. Once I got the close below, I put a sell stop here, waited for a top wick, and entered break below, with my stop loss being above the 1-minute structure. If it breaks these 1-minute highs, I don't expect the trade to play out. And how I managed this trade was just making sure that 1 minute respected previous lower highs and lower lows, and then let volume play the rest out. If you guys want more setups like this, I can follow. I'm gonna be showing you as a simple setup that I took on stream that helped me get my first payout. So looking at this chart on NQ, we just had a heavily bearish day with no 15-minute pullbacks, but we have a clean 15-minute range to the left of us. And because we don't have any pullbacks on the 15-minute, I decided to drop down to the 5-minute and look for any supports to the left of us. As you can see, the closest to price was this support, and the next level being here. In this case, it was just a single, and I just needed to close below. Once I got the close below, I put a sell stop here, waited for a top wick, and entered break of low, with my stop loss being above the 1-minute structure. If it breaks these 1-minute highs, I don't expect the trade to play out. And how I managed this trade was just making sure that 1 minute respected previous lower highs and lower lows, and then let volume play the rest out. If you guys want more setups like this, I can follow. I'm gonna be showing you guys the simple setup that I took on stream.
I'm about to take the juice step. Whoa. You talking about top step? Like you about to make an account or get an account? Juice stepper. Ooh. I be stressing like I got gray hair. Oh my god. Bro, my friend called me when I muted earlier. He's like, bro, you trying to go fishing? I'm busy, bro. I can't. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just need someone to buy me bait, bro. I just need bait for fishing. Scammer. You don't even want me to go fishing. You just want me to buy you shit. The hell? Is the orange man gonna speak yet? No, it's still this angry white man. Hey, grind, bro. Do what you gotta do. I be fishing, LD. Oh, you fish? I don't think I've ever caught a fish in my life, bro. And if I did, it was like in a net, not like an actual like hook. You know what I mean? I need lessons, bro. Let me know. I do not know how to do that. I know how to throw the. That's like the only part I knew how to do, bro. I knew how to throw that motherfucker hella far and just. That's about it though. I remember I don't know if I got a grab or some shit, but I don't know what I did, but the wire like wrapped around my finger, bro. Bro almost chopped my finger off, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Shit hurt like this. They do all this for the president, bro. Fishing is like trading, come with experience. Ooh, see now. Ooh, why you reverse psychology in me right now? Maybe that's not the right shit for it, but it's facts, bro. So with like everything, bro, it takes time, bro. Yeah, I know with trading, not just trading, but I mean with fishing, bro. I know that shit takes patience, though. For sure. That's the thing, bro. I'll get antsy. I'm like, bro, just fish, catch the shit already, bro. Like I'll get annoyed. But I know it's more or less just about kicking it. You know what I mean? Kicking it, see if you get some. Try to get a bigger one or whatever. I don't know. I need to go. I've been telling my friend I was supposed to go with him like hella times. Okay. I really don't see anything right now, bro. I've been so for real. Hey, so when you did trade, right? Who did you learn from? So I fished the sea. You go out on a. Are you talking about you go on a boat? Like you on a boat and you go do the big ass cat or big ass fish catching or whatever. That's just hard, bro. Maybe it's not hard for you, but. Silver. I'm gonna make myself a bowl or something while you. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm hungry. Let me see. And I wasn't really taught shit by anyone. I watched all of the TGR boot camp. Talked to the thoughts of trades. You give me $100 to get started. See you joining. Nicholas. Oh, Nikki. On a streamy. Already know. Yeah, bro. The TGR bootcamp shit is like, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. The TGR bootcamp shit, it's, you know, it's just hella generic, bro. Like, check out people I recommend to check out are Raja Banks, right? Write this down. Raja Banks, Trade Sharp, and Daniel Holmes. They all trade the same thing that I do, just in different variations, bro. But the education you can get off of each channel, amazing, bro. Free education. They provide so much like knowledge, bro. And what's up with Nick? Nicholas Cassis. Hey, Nikki, what's happening? Give me a Streamer University, bro. I'm gonna teach everybody how to trade over there. Chill, load it. I feel it. Wait, I didn't read this part. Seeing and joining it never taught me shit, never added me. But I used to send in my winning trades and shit. But that was me just trading off what you learned on YouTube. If that's the TJR shit, bro. Yeah, bro. TJR is not gonna check shit. I ain't gonna lie. As many winning. Shit, I'll take Kai for you. Oh, it's so good, bro. Takes Kai, bro. Tell him Streamer University, bro. Traders coming up. What is we talking about, bro? Yes. Nick, learn how to. We gotta learn how to trade. That is good. Appreciate it, brother. Need any support I can get. Any support. You seen Sos and Vel made the music video for that song. I don't know if you were. I think you were there. I'm not sure. I wasn't there for it. But they're still yapping, singing, bro. When's Trump gonna speak? Look, it's 5:34, bro. It said 5:30. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. He's gone? What you mean? Maybe that's why we're seeing NQ start to pull back here before he starts speaking, just in case. Don't speed, just cruise. Cruise. Cheers, cause you thought that shit was real. Do we have any range below on gold? Yeah, bro. Yeah, the free education gonna get you right though, brother. I ain't gonna lie, Manny. Just free education, non-stop grind, just grind, bro. And it might take us some time to learn shit because you work 2 jobs and shit, bro. You can show some of the trades you used to take. Drop it on my Instagram. Is it like, okay, but is it like, what's it called? Like fair value gaps, inverses, highs, lows of sessions. I don't understand any of it. I don't know what an order block is. You know what I mean? Like, I remember learning TJR's shit, and then ever since I started learning a different one, I forgot and I lost all the notes. With no strategy or barely any knowledge. Well, that's the thing, bro. You send me those trades, and I know that you don't know anything about trading. You know what I mean? What's a trade if you don't know why you took it? You know what I mean? Like, when I look at a trade, like, no matter what strategy, it's like, okay, Did you determine your bias? Do you determine what direction? Did you set rules? Did you set a stop loss? Did you set a risk to reward ratio? Did you have a plan to manage the trade if it didn't go in your favor? Like, I don't look at just the win or loss, you know what I mean? So when you see me get geeked about me winning, yes, okay, the money part's there, but it's more or less me like getting geeked because I sat patiently enough to choose the right one, you know what I mean? The one that gave me the best odds because I had such a good plan for it, you know what I mean? That is what I really care about, you know what I mean? So you can show me them if you want, but that's just how I feel about it. Like I 1-to-1. Oh, you also 1-to-1 type of guy. There's always like a direct correlation with like win rate and 1-to-1. Like higher the risk to reward, always lower the win rate. I promise you. There's always like the odd ones out, like that'll do like some crazy shit, where it's like an 80% win rate to 1-to-3. But like realistically, bro, it's pretty rare. Why is it not loading the rest of this chart? Oh, baby. Don't tell me that's all the data it's gonna give me, bro. That's boosty as hell. Can it load more? Thank you. See, this data is so old, bro. I'm trying to get some ranges to mark up, and this data is so far back it don't want to load. Let me just give it some time. Bruh. How am I supposed to know where the levels are? That's fucked up. Do I have to rely on CFD chart? I told you the show without explaining what was going on in my head because I really wasn't journaling. I mean, this was 8 months ago. So I'm not surprised, right? It's okay. Like, I don't have to. But journaling. See, there's also that part, bro. Journaling is very important. Very, 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 very important. There's not a trade I don't journal anymore. But yeah, bro. I mean, if it's been that long, bro, I don't expect you to have all that shit together and what you're thinking. Like, the whole market sentiment was so different at the time. This fuck ass chart don't want to load. Shit. And I have good Wi-Fi too, bro. I don't got that cheap shit. I got nutty memory, no bullshit. I feel it. Man. Trump still, bro, they still just singing American anthems and shit. It's already 5:30. Or past 5:30. Still not loading, bro. It's actually annoying as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta open the CFD chart. It might be different. That's the thing. It's two different ones. One thing I don't know what I'm trying to do, find inverse fair value gaps. Wait. I would just trade 1 minute and 5 minute. Oh, see, there you go, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. You don't have to listen to me, but the way I trade, bro, it's so simple. It's so simple. It's literally, it gets to a point, bro, where the education catches up to you. It's just your psychology and how you look at the chart and time and experience that you need to work on. But like the people I listed to you, bro, learn that style of trading. That's ICT. What you're telling me is ICT trading. That's what it's called. Right? I do support and resistance level to level. That's mine. So like that and what I do is like completely different. Like, I don't know shit about ICT anymore. But I'm telling you, bro, if you want to get started again, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, people I told you about, get some education off there, bro. And, you know, also just dive into like what is the market? You know what I mean? You also got to get educated on what the hell you're even looking at in the first place. That's a thing that like a lot of people glance over. They want to get straight into taking trades, but you know, they don't even know like why is the market moving this way, right? What you know what I mean? Like, and you glance over that enough and you're just kind of at that point you're blindly taking trades, bro, because you know subconsciously that you don't know what the fuck you're looking at. You know what I mean? So it's just constant, bro, just trying to learn. You have to be an open book to anything when it's trading. But I don't know. At the same time, though, I will say I don't think it's a strategy that makes a good trader. I think it's the psychology, the discipline, education. You know what I mean? Because, bro, there's so many different types of traders, bro, and there's so many that are profitable. This is just the one strategy I've seen that's the most consistent. But I like molded myself to only see this strategy on this chart. I'll type it in chat. I got you. The main one that I learned from was this guy. That's the first one. But then that first one I'm about to list is the main guy I learned from. It's crazy. They all live in Dubai. And now I know why you want to hear the orange man. Yeah, exactly, bro. See? There you go. You know. You get it. Because if he says some shit, right, that like has anything to do with the market, the market's gonna react, right? Right. It's all anything involving economics, economies, wars. That's just like a simplified version of it. Anything involving like inflation, wars, or anything that's gonna hike or decline the price of goods, or just, you know, anything, interest, whatever, it's gonna drive fear into the market. Or it could be vice versa, and he could say something that's positive, like, "Oh, we're gonna make a peace deal with Iran again," and then that'll drive the market back up. So it's very important to really know what's going on. You know what I mean? It's, you know, the technical, like learning the setups and the executions is the easy part, bro. The hard part is sitting on your hands and being able to wait, right? Not feeling the urge to take a setup every single time you see one, because not every setup is a good setup, bro. You know what I mean? That goes for every single type of trading, or every type of you get what I'm saying. That for every system. Nothing crazy. They just announced that Elon Musk is the first trillionaire. The first thing that pops up, Elon Musk is no longer a trillionaire. He had a trillionaire status for 12 days. That's fucking insane. He's the fucking richest person on Earth with his alien lizard face. It's kind of difficult, bro. When it comes to gold sales, I mean, of course, I still want to see what Trump has to say, but like usually, I need to have levels, right, to trade to. But it's the chart literally doesn't want to load it. So sometimes they'll like with trading, this shit will be against you, and it's not even like anything in the way, bro. It's just the fucking chart won't load. Some bullshit. Let me check this chart. There's a daily support here. Well, I mean, it looks like chop anyway. I mean, so for there's no clean ranges. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'm not trading gold unless we just trade off of a pullback today. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So we might just range here in gold for a while. I don't want to take a setup if I don't know where the next levels are. MQ. Baby. Way back way. I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. Guidance. All that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had to bust up the silence. You know you gotta stay violent. Soon as you switch up the violence, I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time, and that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Was taking a hold on me. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the music since it's gonna be a little quiet. I just wanna chill and twist the line. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty for my bands, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a nigga cap, you chill and drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends that you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we can have a little drink, you know, a nightcap.
and we can go do what you like. I know you like that.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you, you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you're a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I treat you how you want to be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me. Would you believe me?
Oh, I
or
just got your
believe
shit
me?
here.
How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes. To make it up, I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I say anything to make you smile.
You know what? I have to follow you back since you're like my first supporter. No bullshit.
Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down?
Never gonna forget Manny, bro. Whenever I make it, bro, y'all, I'm gonna tell my chomp like, bro, y'all don't even know. Manny got priority in this bitch. His questions are gonna get answered, nigga.
And they all about us. Could you love me in a bed? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us.
Oh shit, Trump, man, would finally.
Bigger and better and stronger and far more exceptional
Oh, shit, I already say some
than
bullshit.
ever before. Today we have the largest economy on earth. We have the strongest military on earth. We have the most powerful technology on earth. We have the greatest culture on earth. And above all, we have the greatest people on earth.
Greatest people.
Greatest. Tonight, as we stand on the edge of our 250th year of independence, I am thrilled to declare that America is back.
Oh, America's back. Yeah, bruh. It's gonna be
As you know very well, a short time ago, we were a dead country. We were dead. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're respected by everybody. Nobody's laughing at us anymore.
I'm laughing at
2
you.
years ago, they
Now.
were laughing. Now,
Stop.
we're the most respected anywhere. Think of it, anywhere in the world. Where were we 2 years ago? We weren't respected. We were a joke. We're not a joke anymore. Most powerful country in the world. But just like those patriots of 1776, over the past 17 months, we have taken power back from the far-off political class.
I want to see what
They're
he
trying
says, and I
gain it
want you to
back,
get
but
like
it's
a
not gonna
live,
happen.
like
We have
example
reclaimed
of
our
the stock
sovereignty,
market moving
regained
because
our
of him
liberty,
speaking.
restored our
So hopefully
prosperity,
he could say some crazy
and
shit.
we have saved our
Also, I'm not gonna
country.
trade until he's done.
In all things, we're once again putting a
Because
thing
like
called
that's like gambling,
America
Because you
first.
could be in a trade and he's gonna say some shit and he's gonna flip against you.
And last week we signed a historic agreement to end the conflict with Iran, fully open the Strait of Hormuz, and accomplish what no president has ever been able to accomplish before. Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. That's done. And thanks to the power and skill of the United States Armed Forces, today Iran has no Navy, no Air Force, no anti-aircraft capacity, no missile launches, no manufacturing, and their leadership has been obliterated. And for the first time in 3,000 years, we are finally going to have peace in the Middle East. We're going to have peace in the Middle East.
He says that we're gonna have peace.
Since the agreement, the stock market and your 401ks are skyrocketing upward. And oil
This
prices
is-
are plummeting downward
This
today.
is
It hit
bullish
a
for
new
the
low.
market, by the way.
And the world is a much safer place. We had to make that little journey to Iran to do what we did. Very soon you'll
So
be
as long
at
as he keeps saying shit about
$2.50 a gallon for
like
gasoline.
the war being over, Strait of Hormuz being
And
open,
even lower than that, just
any
like
of
it was
that, then
before we
should
took
overall
the
tick up in
nuclear
the market.
weapon away from Iran, and it will be away from Iran
Because
for
investors
a
look at
very
that and
long
they're like,
time.
okay, they feel like a safety
Forever,
net because
really.
Mr. Trump.
In my first term, I rebuilt our military and created the
But of course,
greatest economy in
hesitation's
the
gonna-
history of the world. We had the greatest.
Wait, is there a 30-second delay? Hold on.
My first 11 months, we secured commitments for $19.1 trillion of new investment
But
from
usually we
all
don't see a
over
move
the
until
globe.
after the
And they're
speech is done,
building
because that's when,
factories
like,
and
results are
plants, and they're
settled,
building
you know what I mean?
everything all over our country.
But like everything he said
The
is
stock
settled.
market is set 73 all-time record highs since the election, and more Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Thank you. On the 4th of July, 1 year ago, I signed the largest tax cuts in American history, the largest spending cuts in American history, and the largest regulation cuts in American history by far. In the American Revolution, they had a saying, no tax on tea. But with the great big beautiful bill, we did even better. We gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. And we also made interest on auto loans. You go out and buy an automobile, the interest on the loan is fully tax deductible, never happened before, but only if the car happens to be made in America. And we're setting records in automobile construction. Our country is strong again, our country is wealthy again, and our country is safe again. In January 2025, we inherited the worst, most dangerous, most wide open and insecure border in history. And we have quickly turned it into the strongest, most secure border in the history of our country. For the past 13 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted into the United States. 0.
Fucking illegal aliens is what he calls them, bro.
We're removing
That shit is
murderers, gang members, drug dealers, and dangerous criminals by the thousands. They came in through a ridiculous open border. I want to say a very special thanks to all of the men and women who have helped liberate America from this scourge, the heroes of ICE and Border Patrol. You are heroes. You are heroes. With the help of our law enforcement heroes, in 2025, we achieved the largest drop in the murder rate ever recorded to the lowest level in 125 years. That's the year 1900. We cut the flow of fentanyl across our border by 66%. Drugs coming in by ocean or by sea are down 97%. And Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest, most beautiful cities anywhere in the United States of America. For many years, our country was ruled by politicians who let America and its capital fall into decline and total disrepair. The city named in honor of General George Washington was turned into a national disgrace. But not anymore. Today, the homeless encampments are gone. The graffiti is gone. Since I took office, more than 50 monuments and memorials have been repaired and beautified. Dozens of statues have been cleaned, and they look so nice. 22 fountains have been fixed. At Union Station, the statue of Christopher Columbus is clean and fountain. That fountain is flowing, and it looks so beautiful. I just looked at it. Coming over, it is so beautiful. That white marble is nice and clean. There's no more graffiti stains all over it. The water is cascading at Meridian Hill Park. And I am personally, along with Doug and some of my friends, renovating Lafayette Square at the front door of the White House, and it's going to be beautiful and opens in a short period of time. And the reflecting pool that you've heard so much about, which is so incredible, it's been gruesomely vandalized by thugs, bad people. But soon will be looking as beautiful as it looked just 2 weeks ago. In fact, I looked at it just a little while ago. It looks perfect already. But we're fixing it. The vandals got to it. They've largely been caught and are being prosecuted. We can't let that happen to our country. Can't let that happen. But it looks beautiful. Under the Trump administration, America is once again a nation of self-respect, dignity, and pride. Under our leadership, America will also be a nation that dares to dream and to build again. We want to build again and dream again. The American dream is alive again. That's something that nobody thought they'd be saying when you went through that last 4 years of incompetence. For the 100th anniversary of our founding in 1876, America completed the Washington Monument, and the work began on the Statue of Liberty. For our 150th year, we built Colonial Williamsburg. Remember that, Colonial Williamsburg, how beautiful it was. For the 200th year, we built the National Air and Space Museum and renovated the United States Capitol. For our 250th anniversary, we are likewise building new monuments to American greatness to serve every future president and First Lady. We're building the most beautiful ballroom anywhere in the world right at the White House. Right at the White House. It's going to be completed very soon. And just across the bridge in front of Arlington Cemetery, we're building a magnificent, really beautiful. This is going to be something you're going to like, a totally magnificent triumphal arch to honor the 250-year triumph of the American spirit, American military, and frankly, American competence. In West Potomac Park, we are creating the National Garden of American Heroes, featuring 250 or more statues of the greatest Americans who have ever lived. It's going to be beautiful. And next week at Freedom Plaza, we will unveil the Spirit of 76 exhibition honoring the heroes and martyrs of the American Revolution. And remember, 1776, what a time that was. Where we've come from there, what a date it is. It's a date like no other date. From Athens to Rome, from London to Paris, from New York to LA, and from all of the other parts of the world, the great civilizations of history did not wallow in aging ruins of the past. They built new cities, they created new monuments, and they forged towering legacies that still inspire the world after hundreds and even thousands of years. As America turns 250 years old, young by comparison to some, but superior to any nation that's ever been built, no matter how many years it took. We are the inheritors of these incredible traditions. We are the ones who are carrying forward the light of Western civilization, because this is the very beginning of the golden age of America. We're in the golden age. There's never been an age like this. There's never been an age like this. This anniversary is a time to be proud of our past, but it is also a time to lift our sights, expand our ambitions, and raise our expectations of what America can be. We will leave our children nothing less than the richest inheritance, most advanced civilization, and highest standard of living in human history. There's never been anything like it. But with all of that being said, the best is yet to come. Best is yet to come. I'm very pleased to be joined tonight by our great Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. Mike, thank you. Stand up, Mike. He's been great. Attorney General Todd Blanche. Todd, thank you. Secretary of the Interior, who works with me so hard on the monuments and the fountains. He loves it like I do. Doug Burgum. Doug, thank you very much. Secretary of Agriculture, and those prices are tumbling down. They're tumbling down. We inherited a mess. Brooke Rollins. Thank you, Brooke. Secretary of Labor Keith Sonderling. Secretary of Transportation, you heard him, and he's great, Sean Duffy. Sean, thank you. Our wonderful Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon.
I just got 3 crowns on Clash, bro. I'm mad as fuck.
Secretary of Homeland Security, Mark Wayne Mullen from Oklahoma. Acting Director of National Intelligence, Bill Pulte. Thank you, Bill. FBI Director, Kash
You want me on
Patel.
Clash? It's hella good. Type in your thing.
CMS Administrator, and he's doing a fantastic job, Dr.
Oh, I have to
Mehmet
have
Oz.
your code. Or just send me your link on Instagram. You're a friend code?
Ambassador Monica Crowley. Thank you, Monica. And countless members, so many members of Congress. I will not
these
go
are
over the
trades. I didn't
names.
even see this.
And senators, we
Oh, you were
appreciate
on
that you're
actual
here. This is a
Toasted
very
Pizza.
special night. Thank you all
Whoa.
very much, the Senate and the House. As you know, over the past few weeks,
Oh, you and your
America has
homie were
been
into it?
proudly hosting the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it's setting attendance records and television rating records like never before. Who would have thought this was going to happen?
Yeah, that strategy shit.
They would
I
say
had-
it's
I
not
was
our
not
primary
that shit
sport,
about.
but it's happening. And I want to just congratulate my friend, FIFA President
You're not spamming
Johnny
me, bro. You good?
Infantino.
I don't
He's
get
been
notifications on
fantastic to deal with, and he's very happy.
on,
Everything is a record. It's
Instagram.
like having a Super Bowl every day.
so like nothing Spanish.
And I know everyone joins me in wishing Team USA good luck in their match tomorrow against Turkey in Los Angeles. They're doing great. Every day of my administration, we're delivering one historic victory after the next for the American people. We're unleashing American energy dominance and drill, baby, drill. You remember during the campaign, drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill.
And America is now the largest producer of oil and gas on earth, larger than Russia and Saudi Arabia by far combined. And under my most favored nation agreement on drug prices, we are delivering the largest reduction in drug price history with price differences of 400, 500, and even 600%.
We're damn near the same
Who
elo.
would think
I
that
thought you were gonna be a tryhard.
if you took down a half a percent, somebody
All this
said
dude
you were
do
genius,
is, bro, play
400,
Clash, bro.
500,
He like
600,
14K.
700, 800%.
15K. I'm
Nobody's
like,
seen
yeah.
anything like it. We had the highest
Randy,
drug prices in the
Randy.
world, and now we're going to be having the lowest drug prices in the world. And you think that was easy. It wasn't. For decades, Americans paid the highest prices. Think of that. There's never been a time where when I took this over, the highest prices, and now, just remember, you go to TrumpRx.gov and you get what you're looking for at prices so much lower that a lot of people don't even believe it's happening. We passed the largest ever investment in the United States military, more than $1 trillion. And this year, all made in the USA, we're going to be asking Pete Hegseth and General Raisin Kane and all of us, we're going to, and by the way, how good is our military? How good is our military? 1 week, Iran was essentially finished. In 1 hour, Venezuela was finished. And I guess we have other things in store, but we don't want to get carried away. Recruitment for every branch of our armed forces, so importantly, is setting records. 18 months ago, we had shortages, and now we have waiting lists. We couldn't get people to join the military. None of them, none of the branches. They were all dying to get people. They couldn't. Then the thing happened on November 5th. It's called a great election victory. And from that moment on, now you can't even get into the military. We have waiting lists to get into the military and to become policemen and to become firemen. It's really fantastic what's happened. The spirit in this country is like from a different planet from what it was a year and a half ago. In a flawless and breathtaking operation earlier this year, America's armed forces captured the outlaw dictator of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, and brought him back to face American justice. One of the great military raids in history, if you remember.
Oh, I did it too late.
And here at home, we abolished DEI across the entire federal government. We don't want DEI. and we got critical race theory out of our schools. And I signed the largest expansion of school choice in history. And we have begun the process of abolishing the Federal Department of Education. Thank you, Linda. Because we're sending education back to the states where it belongs. We banned the transgender mutilization of children.
Fuck. What is Trumpy talking about?
And we
bro?
made it the official policy of the United States government that
Oh
there
my
are
God,
only
that
two
damage,
genders,
bruh. It just killed
male
my whole
and
clip.
female. We got men out of women's sports. We renamed the Gulf of Mexico after 350
I
years.
didn't even peep.
They are 100 years older than we are. We named the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. And restored the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it
I'm hella
belongs.
gonna spell that shit.
And tonight, right here on the National Mall, we are beginning the most unforgettable birthday party any
Yes.
country has ever seen. Oh, you're gonna have a good time.
Why did that actually last?
You're
hella
gonna
long?
have a good time.
And yes, I know my
This
deck
evening
is
is my honor to officially kick off the celebration with the
I have my
great
Mega Knight
American
like max level out of all
State
my cards.
Fair. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be unbelievable.
All right, let me log in.
So
let me log in,
from
let me log in, let me log in. All right,
today
what's Trump
through
saying?
July
What he said? He
10th, this
said-
event will showcase all 56 states and territories. There will be no military flyovers.
I have
And
to. I
wanna
have
tell
to be
you
annoying on that
something,
game.
because they're going to be beyond
Fucking
flyovers.
Megan
There'll be
Day.
something like
Megan
you've never seen. You get just a little tiny glimpse of it tonight.
You know it.
By the way, how good is our Air Force? How good is our... Nobody's
Log
ever
in
seen
on this
those
shit real
planes.
quick, man.
They
GG,
are
GG.
serious planes.
No, you
When
should
the
play
bad
against my
guys
friend,
see
bro.
those planes
This
coming,
shit is
they say,
annoying
we
as
give up.
hell. His whole deck is just.
But we're going to have special
Defense, like, it's
performances,
hella annoying. He doesn't
patriotic
push for
music,
shit.
high-tech demonstrations, unique exhibitions, a FIFA fan zone, which is great, and it really has been big stuff, and even an old-fashioned rodeo. I love rodeo. I don't know how
Bounce
they do
back?
it. I don't know how they
jail?
do it. Then on July 4th, we will have the greatest show of all on the National Mall. Your
Okay, I'm
favorite
coming.
president will be speaking. So please show up. Because if we have 2 empty seats, you know what's going to happen? The fake news is going to say he didn't fill out the arena.
Fake news. It's
No,
fake
I'll be
news.
speaking. I'll be very proudly speaking as we ring in our 250th year with the largest fireworks display
this truck looks
in world
crazy.
history, 10 times larger than any that we've ever done in Washington or in the United States. So if you like fireworks, then in August, we're going to have what's called the Patriot Games, a first of its kind competition featuring the greatest high school athletes from all across the United States. And applications are open through July 10th. These are the best athletes in the country, young athletes. And soon thereafter, we'll have a Freedom 250 Grand Prix right here in Washington around the Capitol. That's the great Roger Penske. Roger Penske. It's going to be an Indy race that they've been trying to get. He said, we've been trying to get it for 29 years. We came to Washington over 200 times. And with you as president, we came here a half an hour and it was done. So we're going to have
close
Indy
bears, change the
wrapping
shit.
around the Capitol, down Pennsylvania Avenue. It's going to be amazing. It's in August. In conclusion, 250 years ago, a new nation was founded by farmers and soldiers, shopkeepers and tradesmen who stood strong to defend their rights, their families, and their freedom from tyranny across the sea, from every city and town, from the mountains and valleys, from the backwoods and rocky shores. They came by the thousands to fill the ranks of American patriots and enlist their lives in the righteous cause of independence. That's what they did. This exceptional nation was forged and won by some of the bravest, toughest, strongest, most extraordinary people ever to stride the earth. Together we stand on the shoulders of incomparable
I mean, why you
heroes such
join the
as
stream, bro? This is like the
George
most annoying
Washington,
shit to sit through.
Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Abraham
'cause you just
Lincoln,
want him to
Benjamin
finish so you can shut
Franklin,
up and, like, try to
Alexander
trade.
Hamilton, John Paul Jones, John Hancock, at Lexington and
hell is
Concord,
John
Brooklyn and
Hancock?
Saratoga, Trenton and
I
Yorktown,
would hate to have that last
and
name,
at
bro.
Independence
What the
Hall in
fuck?
Philadelphia. These real-life legends and American icons poured out their blood, sweat, and tears and risked everything they had
Yeah, I know,
to
bro. I'm just
purchase
saying, just
and
like,
to
this is the boring part.
live the most priceless and
Sometimes you gotta sit
glorious
here and listen to this.
inheritance of any people ever to be on this earth. They all lived by the oath that Patrick Henry made immortal: give me liberty or give me death. For 250 years, every generation of Americans have taken up this same call to freedom, from the storied alleys of Boston to the streets of Philadelphia, from the golden fields of Michigan to the gleaming shores of California,
Unc?
and from Texas to Florida to right here in now
Unc in the
beautiful and
chat.
extremely safe
What's
Washington,
happening?
D.C. Our American ancestors fought and won
Thanks,
the
Uncle.
most vicious battles. They
a
explored
crusty
and
walk
settled
in.
the most dangerous
Had a crusty walk
frontiers
in.
and let no challenge ever
man.
break their spirit or their pride. They were
got a
proud to
job.
be Americans. They love our country. They look down on us now. They love our people. Americans crossed the Great Plains, scaled the mighty Rockies, tamed the Wild West, and turned this continent into industrial powerhouses like nobody has ever
Mr.
seen.
Orange, you
We
already
laid
know.
down the railroads, raised up the
He's speaking right now.
skyscrapers, built the great highways, invented the airplane, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism. We're going to have to do that again.
Mr.
And led
Orange
humanity
Man.
into space. And we did it all in the span of just 250 years. Now we are expanding the glory of American freedom
Yeah,
into
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
into a horizon that's never been seen before. We've never reached so high as we're reaching right now. This is our heritage. This is our history. And this is the destiny of America, to be the greatest, most incredible country ever to grace the earth. We are one people,
Uncle, you
one
missed it,
nation,
bro. He called-
marching
he called,
into
uh,
one
he
magnificent
called people,
future under our great
illegal
American
immigrant-
flag
not
that we love
immigrants. He
and
called people
respect
illegal
so
aliens.
much. And tonight we prepare to enter
should
our
have me weak.
250th year.
It's funny every
We
time he
are
says some
more
shit like that.
determined than ever to remember these phrases. You've heard them many times before.
I miss Sleepy Joe.
We will
Where's Sleepy
make
Joe at?
America powerful again.
With his
We will make
AI-generated videos.
America wealthy again. We will make
Office and shit.
America healthy again. We
That's
will
hella
make
cap. America's big
America
as shit.
strong again. We will make America proud again.
this is his end of
We
his
will
speech.
make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, America. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. All right. So now that we're done with listening to Trump, very vague references regarding the economy. Very vague. He just said a bunch of bullshit, pretty much. Nothing changed. He still thinks America #1, whatever. So I think this pullback was because he's about to speak. And I'm expecting recovery. Daily's bullish. 4 hours bullish. Today's bullish. We just retested into this area. If I can get a bearish 15-minute candle, and then I can get a bullish one to get a change of structure. So if it could go like, see how it is right now? If this could close bearish, next one close above, I'll take a buy. I'll take a buy position. I could take it just like this. Only thing is there's no change of structure. But 30 minutes would be closing bullish. It's just, you see how we got accumulation and then the result? Same thing. I want accumulation and then my push. Unless there's like, because, you know, we need some 5-minute structure, bro. We only have, what, 2 bearish candles? Oh, I got banger playing right now. One more lick. This shit. So yeah, no pump or dump today with Trump saying shit. Just yappage and thanking hella people and plans for little events. They wanted to die. Yeah. Suicide. Yeah. Shit. I want to see some volume kick back into the market now. For surely. I would just make it like this. Yeah, that's better, for sure. I like how it looks like that better. I'm gonna just do my whole screen, bro. I'm trying to make it so it looks pretty, but it's like I'm trying too hard and it's annoying me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just make it my default shit. Tonight, dance tonight, and we'll dance tonight. Yeah, just need a bearish 15 and then a bullish 15. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Took loss, take loss, cause it ain't shit. Had to run my check up, cause it ain't shit. Keep calm, little nigga, don't trip. Never worry about these bitches, cause it ain't shit. Took loss, take loss, cause it ain't shit. Had to run my check up, cause it ain't shit. Keep calm, little nigga, don't trip. Never worry about these bitches, cause it ain't shit. Heard I was turned down, I'ma turn him up. Got my ears to the streets, I done heard enough. Keep it on me, I ain't lonely when I'm showing up. Double back through this bitch, I don't give a fuck. My cuz told me I was hot, guess I'm blowing up. These hoes on me, no relations, I just wanna fuck. Fuck your green high tech, I sip purple cups. Laced up with the game, I was soaking up. Shit real in the field, better keep it tucked. I believe in the hustle, I believe in luck. Fuck around, I got my check, I didn't run it up. 10 toes down, nigga, I ain't letting up. Bitch, I did it by myself, I didn't need you. All this money in the way, I can't see you. Don't ever let these broke niggas mislead you. Put your faith in yourself, I believe you. Took loss, take loss, cause it ain't shit. Had to run my check up, cause it ain't shit. Keep calm, little nigga, don't trip. Never worry about these bitches, cause it ain't shit. Took loss, take loss, cause it ain't shit. Had to run my check up, cause it ain't shit. Keep calm, little nigga, don't trip. Never worry about these bitches, cause it ain't shit. Hit licks, 100 bands, go crazy. I shoot this bitch out with the Navy. All this talk about the kid, my nigga, it don't faze me. I love my mama, that's the lady who made me. Freak tone, freak tip, real niggas. Saw Sunny, yeah, I love that big nigga. RP, Kirk Bang, you know he was on niggas. Lot of shit ain't the same, just mirroring old pictures. I didn't want it like this, it's the way it go. Like my nigga Ben say, we don't spare hoes. So when we bump heads with you, better get low. Make it count, cause we tryna let them niggas know. If real niggas know, all real niggas know. Shout out G-Man, tryna tag a nigga toe. You slipping on the periscope, that's an easy scope. He sneak dissing in his rap, that's gon' get him smoked. Took loss, take loss, cause it ain't shit. Had to run my check up, cause it ain't shit. Keep calm, little nigga, don't trip. Never worry about these bitches, cause it ain't shit. Took loss, take loss, cause it ain't shit. Had to run my check up, cause it ain't shit. Keep calm, little nigga, don't trip. Never worry about these bitches, cause it ain't shit.
my mic was fucking muted. What in the rave disco shit we got?
Having second thoughts about you, baby, and I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night.
Oh, catch me at the raves, bro. What? All right, like I said though, since my mic was muted, I need a bearish 15 and a close below. I said that already, but what I need is volume, right? You see how these candles are like consolidating? These candles right here, big movement candles, right? You see there's volume as in there's movement. What I'm scared of is we get barely a bullshit weak ass close and then a bullshit weak ass close above, right? And then because we don't have volume, we start doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I need volume and I'll be happy. But it needs to prove to us that there's volume by just having candles. You know, you'll see volume come in when there's movement on the chart. And plus what worries me a little bit is, like I said, we came from this area, but we didn't properly test it. You know what I mean? That's what gets me a little concerned. So I want to see if we can come down, grab liquidity to this previous 1 hour, then close above. That'd be perfect. Looks like we want to close bearish. I would love to come down and retest here and then close above. Girl, I want to go to one just to say I did it. I don't want to be one of those niggas fucking half butt naked with a little tuxedo, not tuxedo, what's the thing? The fucking man thong. You're not gonna catch me over there with one of them. You see, bruh, they be at the raves like fucking naked, bruh. Like, what the hell? And then they be doing the little finger shits where they're like this, and then they be high as fuck on like acid and shit. They're like, no, I'm finna go there just for the music, bruh. What was we talking about? Yes. Do I think there's gonna be a retest? I don't know. Right? I want there to be a retest to this level. That would be way better, because if we, like I said, right, we're buying off of a pullback. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? So what I'm expecting for us to do, what I want us to see, of course it could not do it. That's fine. But, right, we had this push up, right? And then I expect this to be the pullback retest to continue higher. That's what I see it as. So I think of this as the higher low. So if this wants to close bearish too, that's fine. But a proper retest, right? If you look at this on the 4 hour, strong ass bullish candle, right? This is just, I feel like the pullback to continue up, especially with the daily closing strong bullish. But at the same time, there's a previous daily support, which is a big liquidity zone, right? So, but right now, bullish. That's what I'm feeling. I would just really love to see a dip down here. It just give me more confidence, because we don't dip down here. Don't get me wrong, the idea could still play out. I'll just smoke my blunt and vibe gangsta. I feel it, bro. It's just like it could close above here and then want to get the retest after the like close above. That's what I'm scared about. Goddamn. So yeah, 15-minute close above this line, and we Gucci, bruh. I'll still take it though. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, my bias is still there. Let me see if it retested on this chart. Was it a 4 hour? We're not even at a 4 hour on this chart, but we like came close to this area. Wait, let me reevaluate this whole setup idea. All right, so see, another problem is, right? This is the thing with trading. You have to weigh out your options, right? We have a strong 1 hour bearish, 30 close doji, 15 will change structure, 5-minute will change structure. I like how we're doing on the 5-minute, but we haven't tested this. But the bias is bullish, and we expect this to just continue higher. So that's a difficult thing, right? You gotta weigh out whether it's gonna be a good idea or a bad idea. But it follows my system, so nonetheless, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Like here, we have accumulation, then a result. Accumulation, then a result. That's what I'm looking for. Honestly, I would fuck with if this closed bearish, next one closed above. Just so it could give me the 30-minute bullish as well. This looks good enough though. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm confident. If we close above. And we have space, right? We have space to trade to here. So what the trade would look like would be something like this. I would get a close above. Where's that one thing? I want to see this close above, right? And then I wait for a top wick. That's a shitty ass example of a top wick. And then I would wait for, oh well, bro, where the hell? Where's that one thing that they use? I don't know. I'll wait for a top wick. Bottom wick, right? I wanted to close above, get a bottom wick, enter break of this high with stop loss below structure. And then I want to trade back up to here. But the thing is, my RR would be like 1-to-1. Trading London ass is trading London session ass. I think your system has to correlate with however the time that you trade has to correlate with your schedule and your system. So, but for me, I like London session, but only like specifically like there's like a 40-50 minute pocket, like almost an hour pocket window where I see opportunity, and that's after London open. Usually like 20 to 40 minutes after London open is where you see a move, like a volume. Like if you check out gold, where's that one move? It literally just happened. I missed it because I wasn't at the chart. I was doing something. But here, this was a nice setup, bro. Bias was bearish. My mentor took this. I was salty as shit, bro. I looked at my phone. I'm like, bro, I hella missed this setup. But you know what I mean? Accumulation stops above structure. But peep what time it came at. 12:30. That's 30 minutes after London open, right? And then volume came. At least let you get to this level down here, but it gave you the 1-to-1. You know what I mean? Like that pocket of volume is still like it's there on London. It's just like sometimes it's iffy though. That's the thing. Oof. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't overly push. Look, we're tapping into this previous area now, which, yes, technically it's a previous resistance, but it's the way I count it is it's been crossed through twice, right? So if we could struggle here a bit, right? Maybe this closes here and then the next one closes like weak bearish. I'll still take a break of high, even though it's a previous resistance we're struggling at. We're just reacting. That doesn't mean we're rejecting. You know what I mean? I just can't have this candle close way too deep, because then it's like affects my stop loss, right? The deeper it closes, 66, it's like the more of a move that I need. But I really do think it's about patience, right? Oh, yeah. Every time I say something, I'm about to get that funded. But bro, all honesty, bro, learn a system first, bro. Learn a system first, bro. Before you start buying funded accounts, I'm saving you your money and your feelings, bro. Because you're gonna feel burnt. You're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, learn a system, bro, before you start thinking about funded accounts. I'm not hating on what, you know, you do whatever you want at the end of the day. But I think learning a system first will definitely be the right move. You know what I mean? Get as much free education as you can, bro, before you start thinking about spending money. Well, there goes NQ. I'm trying to think if I would have took it like this, but I can't. Like, if this was the 15-minute close, I would have took it. It's still opportunity, though. Don't get me wrong, bro. It still has a chance. You just got to see how these closures happen. NQ, our silver, boof, boof. You know I could take ya, take ya. So I could take you there. Can go to a place. Yeah, it's kind of eating up our range, bro. It's fucked up. No, yeah, bro, because I promise you, you're gonna save a lot of effort and money if you just save your money, bro. Just get some education first, bro. You know, because it's easy to blow money because you look at the account and it's so cheap. But you know, you blow enough accounts, you maybe get lucky that you pass one, and then you still end up failing it, and then you feel defeated. But then it's like, you know, subconsciously that you didn't put enough effort into like the actual system, and that's what will fuck you up. Okay. All right, so let me think how I can handle this. All right, if I can get a, hold on. Alright, so if I can get a long rejection wick here, right? So if it could come down from exactly where it's at, come retest this and close weak bearish, I'll still have an opportunity. I'll have an opportunity to take it like this, with stop loss back in the range, because it'll also be the 15-minute close, targeting a 1-to-1. If it flips now and just starts pushing, then I can't do shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I want to see it come down, retest into this liquidity area, right, where we had structure, and then close above this previous, right, the one that we're reacting at. Or as long as it just gives a weak enough close, then I could wait for a bottom wick, answer break of this high, fill this wick, and then expect continuation. So hopefully we can get that. What's 1 minute looking like? Yeah. Did this touch anything? Hell no, it didn't. Nice. I do want to see it close above this line though. And if it closes strong bearish, right? If it closes strong bearish, then I'll just wait for a close above on the 5 minute. Simple as that. Because if this closes bearish, this creates a new resistance, And if it closes strong, then that's showing me that sellers are trying to come back in. You know what I mean? And if we just get another close above, we already have the 15-minute as confirmation. You know what I mean? We can just fill this wick. I'm actually not even opposed, like, if this closes like bullish too. Like, I don't mind running this stop loss. It's like a more of aggressive stop loss. But if it's gonna grab liquidity now, then I expect it to give the continuation after getting the retest. You know what I mean? Screen's all blurry. What are you trading? My screen, is my stream blurry? Let me check. Yeah, bro. Oh shit, is my stream hella shitty right now? Nah, bro. It looks fine. I'm trading NQ though. I think it might be your internet. I'm not gonna lie. No hating shit. Yeah, preferably this closes weak bearish. We have volume, right? Remember what I was speaking about? Having volume within the candles? Look at this fat ass candle. We have volume. But if it overly pushes, then I can't really do shit about it. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what risk is looking like. 35. Looking at 14 micros. All right, chat. Let's see how this closes. If this closes strong, I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute close above. If it closes above this line but weak bearish, then I'll take a break of this high. I just need a really weak close. Is this Sureño in my ear? What the hell? That's a pretty strong close bearish. I just want to wait for a 5-minute close above now. Now it gave a proper retest, right? So now, look, you see how it came exactly tested this? Now we get the close above, should be smooth selling. We already have a 15-minute closing above, changing structure. We just need this 5-minute close, bro. And then if it closes a little deep, like around here, run stop loss below here, we have space to get to this. Here, I keep forgetting. Bro, let me put my fucking camera in the corner, bro. My bad, y'all. Let me make it smaller. My fault. That's what's fucking up. My big ass face on the screen. But if it closes strong, it's fine because we have space to get to this previous range, right? This. And then we can see how it reacts from there. If it might even go break even. We can do a lot there. You know what I mean? But if today wants to just push up, it can either, if my idea is correct at least, then where's the thing? We could take a buy, right? It comes up, right? See how it reacts. You know what I mean? Manage however we can. So it could either go like that and then retest deeper and then play out. I don't want to be a part of that because then that means that there's a chance that it could retest even further down to our stop loss. Or it can react off of it and then continue and then give the 1-to-1. That's my thought process behind it. But we do need to close above though. Add all of that after we get a close above. And if we get an entry. And this is a pretty big liquidity zone, so we do want to manage there. We don't want to just ignore that. Also, welcome to the stream, CFI Builder Group, bro. My bad, I hella neglected that you're even here, bro. I appreciate you showing up, bro. Even though my screen's blurry on your shit, my bad. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is, but I appreciate you showing up, bro. Hopefully you can catch a vibe, bro. Come kick it. You know what I'm saying? Might have to take break of this high instead of this high. I'm not gonna lie. .43 stops. Hey, bro, I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad that brought you over here, bro. You know, that's love. That's love. That's love. I'm really trying to build a small community here, bro. So, you know, any support any way you can, I would appreciate it, bro. Even just being here, bro. That's all, you know. Keep me in the background or something. I don't know. You don't have to be present, you know. I appreciate any kind of support. I'm glad you listened too, bro. You know, Daniel Holmes texted me back. I don't know if you know who that is, but big trader that trades the same way. He told me like yap videos of just like your story and stuff like kind of gets boring. But I'm like, I want to share my story. You know, why not? Hopefully we could close a last second. We'll see. Close above, maybe just maybe. Let me see. I could add one more micro. All right, let's see if we can close above, get a bottom wick, and break the high. Has to close above though. Ooh, I need a bottom wick. Ooh, see, look, now I need a bottom wick. Don't do that to me. Did that close above? Let me check on NQ. No, no, it didn't close above. All right. So on this chart, it closed above, but on the NQ chart, this is MNQ. On the NQ chart, it didn't. Very important. I'm glad I checked that. I'm not gonna lie. So next candle, we need to close above. It looks like it barely did, and even if it did close above, that's a really weak ass close. If I'm being so for real with you. Let me look at this. 15-minute change of structure. 5. Yeah, bro. Simple close above. And I like that it's doing this. It's accumulating. If this can come down, right? Maybe I already retested, right? Okay, if this can close above, bro, we get an even more discounted stop loss, right? We enter break of this high with stops below this support, right? We'll have 1 minute structure and a 5-minute range protecting our stop loss. So it'll make it easier for us to hit our target. You know what I mean? As long as this just doesn't overly push right now, like if this starts coming up here, like I can't do nothing about it, literally. And I would have to call it a session. And hey, Manny was here, bro. Every time, earlier in NY session that I said some shit, it played out while I was speaking about it. And I hate that, bro. I gotta just stop saying shit. But I have to let y'all know what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. Sometimes, bro, you gotta enjoy the burger music, bro. You gotta enjoy it, bro. It's that YouTuber intro music. In a million ways. There's a million ways.
But you never really knew that. But you never really knew I felt this way. Wanna take it back. Wanna take it back to when we had it just like that. Had it right on track. And I keep falling in this darkness. And there's no one to light it up, to bright it up. And I keep falling in this darkness. And there's no one to light it up, to bright it up, yeah. And I keep falling in this darkness. And there's no one to light it up, to bright it up, yeah. And I keep falling in this darkness. And there's no one to light it up, to bright it up.
Alright, let's see what stop loss is looking like. Let me drop down to the 1 minute real quick. Stop loss 37. 37 points. It might push up a little more before I get an entry. So 13 micros. Okay. Alright, very important, we need to close above here. These still type of tunes, I feel it, bro. It vibes. Let's see if we can get an entry, boys. Oh, I gotta start recording too, I forgot. So what I need is a bottom wick after this close above. Hopefully it closes a little stronger. And then I'm gonna enter break at this high. Give me a bottom wick. I'm gonna enter break at that high. With stop loss below here.
Order
there.
filled.
Ooh, look at that spread. The heel. Slipped me a little bit. It's okay. See if we can get some volume here. See if we can break through this 1 minute. Just need some volume. Hopefully we can continue up to this previous range. Glasses field, self shop, I could teach you about a vacuum seal. Trying to still moving back for real. That's how the game go. Made me watch my back around my main bros. That spread was kind of crazy though. I've never been slipped like that. It's not like a big jump, but like damn near. Like I usually get it entered exactly where I put my buy stop. Yeah, me doing shit for free. So I've been learning to a T. So 1 hour, that's the 4 hour. 1 hour looks like it's doing a bounce. 30 minute would be closing bullish on this next close. 15 minute change of structure. 5 minute change of structure. Looking good in my eyes. chosen one. And we want 5 minutes to respect this. Right? It starts closing back in. I will manage my trade.
Made me watch my back around my main bros. Niggas switching on me faster than I change clothes. Change columns on me now, I'm in the same row.
Let's see how we react. I don't want this 1 minute to close back below here.
Well played, PTM HUD. Coming next, I got a dose of reggae, just your style. First up is Fiji.
This is for my baby.
Up next,
Some heavy drawdown, bro. Broke the high and then just... We just need this 5 minutes to respect this structure, though. No, bro, I'm gonna lose my winning streak. It's all good. I know that lately things haven't been so good. Hopefully this is the retest. Oh shit. Hopefully this is just a retest. But the 5 minute closing back in the range, pretty strong. Yeah. This might be one of those trades you just can't do shit about, bro. It's okay. To wipe away the tears, I will be your friend until the end of time. And it's about to be the 1 hour open. This can make a nasty bottom wick. Yeah, straight to SL.
Order filled.
Bombaclad, Rustaclats, Pussyclats. Damn, that's messed up. Alright. So let me go over this, right? I feel like my conviction was correct. I feel like my idea made sense. Daily closed bullish, 4 hour closed bearish, right? Right now it did. 1 hour it looked like it was closing bullish, 30 minute bullish, 15 minute change of structure, 5 minute change of structure, entered break of high. I'm happy with that, bro. You know, at the end of the day, it's a probability. It's not guaranteed you're gonna win every time. But I'm happy that I followed my idea, I followed my plan, and I trusted my plan. If I had stop loss below here, I would have got stopped out too. You know what I mean? It's all good, bro. You know, 4 win streak, you had to set it back at least once. It's all good. It's all good. Here, let me post this real quick. You know, as long as you follow your system, bro, I think that's what matters the most. I just took this L on NQ. You about to see me do this video real quick. I just took this L on NQ. Let me break this shit down real quick, bro. We had a 1 hour change of structure and retest into this previous liquidity zone. Then we had a 15 minute change of structure as well as a 5 minute change of structure. And with my And with my bias being bullish on the day, I expected this as a bounce to continue higher. So as soon as I got to close above this resistance, I waited for a bottom wick and enter break of high. Unfortunately, as soon as I got triggered, it came down to retest again. Had to do something to break the 4-win streak anyway. It's fine. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. Let me journal this real quick. This idea could still play out too. That's the gay part. I do want to see if this plays out though. I'm done journaling that on my notebook. Of the sunshine. 5 minute S1 with 15. Oops. With 15-minute change of structure. Bullish bias. How many points did we lose on this trade? Lost 35, minus 35. Minus 35 points. What time was this trade? 18:15. Oops. 18:15? 18:50. Add that to the drive. Add that to the journal. Wait, let me open that. God damn. Flashbang in my fucking eyes, bro. You still taking trades still? Okay, so what I do is around this time, right? I got my trade out, and around 7, I go to the gym, and then I come back like around 9-ish. You'll get, if you have my notifications on, you'll get my thing. But yeah, 1 loss on the day, max I could take is 2, and then I call it, bro. So I have 1 more trade in me, or 1 more loss in me, but I have 2 more trades that I could take. And I do have work tonight, so I'm not gonna be trading NYC. So yeah. You'll catch me like around 9 back on stream. But let me just journal this. Yeah, bro. But I mean, you see how I was very confident in my setup. I was confident in my idea, but at the same time, bro, it's all a
Order filled.
It's all a probability, bro. You know what I mean? We didn't have enough volume to continue. And there was nothing in the way, like, actually. So if this plays out, bro, it's just, man, just wasn't my timing, bro. It's fine. Was it 33 points? 35. Minus 35 points. Flashbang of Doom. No, for real. I've been taking hella NQ trades. 26. Alright, bro. Alright, I'm gonna get off the stream, bro. If you want to come back later, I'm gonna be live again. I'll probably post on my story or something. I don't know. It's good though, Manny. I'll catch you, bro. Thanks for kicking in with me. You know what I mean? Have a good rest of your shift, brother. You take care. Peace.